The Heat have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. Free throw drops for Napier. Both shots good from the stripe.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving kicks to DeRozan. He's looking for Noel and finds him. The pass to LeBron. Clock at 6. And it's Love penetrating. Misses from close range. The Heat shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Wade outside. Pass to Nichols. Back to Wade. Then kicks to Wade. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shot is no good. Outside DeRozan. From deep. Bosh grabs the miss. The Heat trail by 11. Napier passes to Wade. There's the pick, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, good idea setting that screen, but the execution wasn't there.
No, it sure wasn't. I mean, you want it to be hard, but it also has to be legal.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving kicks to DeRozan. Now the dish to Love. Cleveland moving it around. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Difficult to explain that turnover. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did, but he really lost his place on the court.
So it's Miami now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
That was a heck of a performance for them offensively. There were some stretches there where it just seemed like everything was falling for them.
And it wasn't by accident they shot it that well. Their ball movement was excellent. That was the key to me.
And so here is Miami. They trail by 11. The wide open look here for Bosh. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Bosh has got 5.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Noel sets a screen for James. Back to Irving. Pass to James. From outside the arc. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And it's not just great offense, Clark. The defense is really lacking. Not enough energy on their closeouts.
It's Bosh with the drive. Pass to Napier. Shot clock at 6. And that one hits back iron.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing. Oh,
how about that basketball, fan?
Beautiful.
Wow.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Clark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra was saying to his team. He told his guys, be patient at the offensive end. Whatever we do, we cannot waste possessions with bad shot selection. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. Elbow shot is on the way, and that one's good. Napier's got 11 points.
You know, typically he's just a role player, but when he does score, it allows the offense to be more balanced.
Dang against James. Here's the 3. Love trying to break loose. And Noel kicks to James. Left side, Love. Here's DeRozan. That falls. Great assist by Love. DeRozan's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
And assists like that have typified their effort today. Great ball movement.
Really an example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Bosh, a screen on DeRozan. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
A moment here now to see the numbers for Kyrie Irving. He has been filling up the stat sheet for the last last month. First in scoring, 13th in free throw percentage, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
And Steve, we really can't gloss over his ranking as the top scorer in the NBA. I mean, he's the one guy you don't want to see coming out of the opposing locker room.
Out to DeRozan. Here's the three. Again, James missing.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The numbers in their favor. Finish off the break. James has got 5 points now in the quarter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any agenda.
It's hard to overstate all the points they've scored on assists today. Beautiful to watch.
Wade passes to Napier. Back to Wade. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And it's hard to point out anything that they did well in that loss. And the game never got out of hand, but they were pretty shaky across the board.
And Steve, you know how optimistic and positive I am, and I had a tough time finding anything positive either. I mean, my goodness, they did keep it somewhat close. I guess that's the best I can say at this point.
Well, what's the old saying? If you can't say something nice about someone, well, don't say anything at all. Got a lot of momentum going with his own game. It's been great today and just as hot as he was last time out.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Dang. Nailed from three-point land. Dang's got 5 points so far.
You know, even though he doesn't really have the long-range ability on a consistent level, he can knock down some open ones.
Love with the screen for DeRozan. Kicks it to Love. He feeds it to Irving. On the wing, DeRozan. No luck. And Miami the other way now. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Well, it's kind of interesting. Last year, these two teams met, and you look at the history, they gave them a beating in the regular season, sweeping that series, but then they lost it in the playoffs and got taken down.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bosch. The basket good off the assist from Wade. That's 7 points for Chris Bosch.
I love that stroke that you saw from Bosch right there.
LeBron kicks to DeRozan. Outside Irving. Shoots. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And Clark maybe a little bit overconfident going into that series.
Well, overconfidence, Kevin, can be a factor. A lot of teams really step up their play come playoff time, so you can't ever assume a win.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
The Heat trail by 14. Napier passes to Nichols. No good. Good D by Love.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
Hey, I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
Here's Napier. He's got 11. Dwayne Wade on the wing. There's the pass to Nichols. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Napier. He's covered by Irving. And the basket by Napier. Napier's got 6 in the quarter.
Man, a gaping hole in the defense that time, and he didn't waste any time getting through it.
Outside DeRozan. Back to Irving. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Irving's got 20 points.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. Here's what Miami's going with right now. Hamilton's checked in for Bosch. Fredette comes in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Napier. Fredette with it. And Young picks him up defensively. Inside, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. And pushing it up is Cleveland. The Cavaliers again in transition. And it's Young finishing it off.
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
Well, both ends of that play, just fantastic.
The Heat trail by 18. Hamilton with a screen on Irving. Cole dishes to Fredette, and Irving comes to help. Shot clock at 6. Here's Nichols. That's good. 10 points for him. Cleveland leading by 16. Young outside. Feeds to Irving. Back to Young. Lets the three fly. Miami grabs the miss. Dang's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And Cole kicks to Fredette. Fires the 3. Here's Hamilton, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 20. He dishes it to Young. Fires the 3. Again, Young missing. The Heat trail by 14. Here's Dang. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Young outside. Noel sets a screen for Young from downtown, and he gets it to go. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Pass to Nichols. There's the pick. Fredette inside the three-point line. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
He's given them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. That sends Kyrie Irving to the free throw line. It goes on Jimmer Fredette. And Cleveland making a change here. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's been an outstanding game for them in the open court. Their fast break points really stand out.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
That's tipped. And pushing it up is Cleveland again in transition. It's deflected. It's stolen by Dang. Here's Cole, averaging 6 points per contest. From past the arc, there's the bucket, good. Cole's got 7 points.
You can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
The Cavaliers leading by 17. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Irving for 3. Hamilton pulls it in. Hamilton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Over in the corner, Cole. Ennis on the double team. Pass to Nichols. There's the pick. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. He's got 12.
You know, if you were only looking at the way he's played offensively, you'd think his team would be ahead.
Young outside. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the third. And on the way from Irving for 3.
He's really slowed down a bit here in the second half. He hasn't converted a 3 yet after the tremendous first half he had.
Here's Cole. He's got 7. He kicks it to Fredette. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Cavaliers ahead, up by 15. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next.